Senior Iyengar Teacher Fr Pereira. I really like this variation with the blocks because you're able to root down the outer shoulder more strongly into the blocks than you are when you use a bolster. So you're going to start with 2 blocks. You're going to place them together on the mat. And then you're going to roll your blocks up in the mat. And Father Joe uses this tail for the head. A lot of Iyengar classes, you're not allowed to use the mat for the head, but in this particular variation, Father Joe prefers this. Once the blocks are rolled up in the mat, you're going to take a chair. And I have these are the Iyengar little foam pads. If you don't have these, you can cut a Pilates mat, or you can use little pieces of the mat. Now when Father Joe demonstrated this, he didn't use any support here, but I find that most people need some support for the sacrum when they come down into this pose. So I place the blocks right on the front edge of the chair. Then I take a headstand size blanket and I place that on the seat of the chair. Making sure that the pads underneath don't move. And the pads help keep the blanket from moving. Make sure the blanket comes nicely over the front of the chair. People who are petite, they have a shorter torso. You may need a little more support on top. So again, try this with a qualified yoga teacher and determine what is the best height for you before you try this on your own. From here, fold your legs over the top of the chair. Please don't do this for the first time unless you're with a qualified yoga teacher. So the legs are over the top, and you're going to start to float down. A lot of people, this is where the fear comes in, when they think the chair is going to fall over on top of them. So just come down slowly, have someone help you, float down, the abdominals being used here. Don't grip the legs too tightly. From here, you bring your hands into the chair and grab and pull and open. So when you grab, you want to draw the outer shoulder down into the support. So you really want to blossom the chest. You want this opening here where the chest moves towards the chin. From here, you can either straighten the legs and stay here, or you can bring the legs up. Make sure there's energy in the legs. You don't want the feet circling, the legs going out to the side, but charge the inner heel up and engage the energy of the legs. This is really quite a peaceful shoulder stand, and it's one of the types of shoulder stands that I come in on a regular basis. You soften the eyes. Keep the energy in the arms. Keep rolling the outer shoulder down into the support, blossoming the chest, lifting the chest up. Keep stretching and engaging the legs. Now when you're ready to come out, you're going to slowly bring the feet down. You're going to release the hands. So I'm going to take the feet down onto the chair. I take the hands and push the chair away as I lift my buttocks slowly, very, very slowly. And then, I come into a lovely chair-supported shavasana. And when this support feels too high, just slowly release.